You're watching Good Day Central Illinois on WYZZ.
Welcome back. Every actor and theater buff will eventually run into Shakespeare, and I Hate Hamlet explores just that. This morning we are joined by Cassie Adelman, a cast member from the Community Players Theater, who is here to tell us about what you can expect from the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Glad to have you here. So for those who aren't familiar, can you give us a quick synopsis of the show?
Absolutely. So I Hate Hamlet follows the adventures of Andy Raleigh, a television actor from LA, who after his show is canceled comes back to New York and decides to take on Shakespeare, and gets visited by John Barrymore, one of the most famous actors to ever play Hamlet.
Very good. And so what is your role in this all?
I play Deirdre McDavie. I am his very passionate girlfriend in this show. To describe her best, there's a line in the show that describes her as she's romantic, which means she's insane.
And what has it been like really getting into that character for you?
Oh, so fun. She's a character that honestly is quite unlike myself, so it's my favorite thing to take on challenges in acting to play an entirely different person.
Absolutely. And so is this the first time that this show has been put on?
Actually, this show was put on back in '96, so completely different time period that we're doing this in, and it's fun to take on things from a different time.
Absolutely. And so you're working with some really experienced actors. So what has it been like working with John Bowen?
Yeah, so John was actually in the production back in '96. He played the Hollywood producer friend that comes and tries to convince him to come back to LA. But now he is playing the John Barrymore. So he, along with a lot of the other people who have been in the community for a longer time, have kind of welcomed me in. It's been very nice and fun to work on a show like this. Very
good. And so who is sponsoring this play?
This play is actually sponsored by Illinois Shakespeare Festival. They have a bit of a sense of humor. We say, I hate Hamlet, but we do love Shakespeare Festival.
And lastly, what has gone into the choreography for the fighting scene?
Yeah, so not to spoil anything, but there is a big fencing duel between two of the characters. We are very fortunate. One of my dear friends from ISU who went through the stage combat minor with me, T. Bixby, is actually choreographing it, and I'm actually fight captain as well. So if you come, keep an eye out. A lot of work went into that fight.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we want people to come out and support you all. The when, the where, and how can people get tickets?
Absolutely. So at Community Players Theater in Bloomington, we open on May 10th, running that weekend as well as the next weekend for the 17th, and opening at 7:30.
All right. All the details are on your screen right there. Cassie, we want to thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll share all of these details over on our website, ciproud.com.